expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum with the explosive wing chair. And it's Smart in at the one spot.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Lets the three fly. Rebound Boston.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Smart. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Smart with the ball. Towns covering. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Fires for three. Here's Gobert. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll always one of the more disputed calls in the game. Goaltending. Coach is convinced the ball was not on the way down. He'll use his challenge.
This can be a tough one. With goaltending,
the previous play is under review.
Clear and conclusive evidence never comes into effect more than on these calls.
Well, that's what's great about the coach's challenge on calls like this. We're able to slow down the action and see exactly where the ball is when it's touched. Hard to do that.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they're going to reverse the goaltending call. After a closer look, they determined they misjudged that one.
And these rulings are why the challenge system exists. A goaltending violation can be such a fine line.
And so it's Boston with it. Conley against Smart. To the inside. Williams.
Well, I absolutely love that pass from Marcus Smart. Almost like a sixth sense relative to where his teammate was. When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Pass to Williams. On the wing, Tatum. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Karl-Anthony Towns.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022, Doris Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Williams, a screen on Conley. Smart passes to Horford. Takes it inside. Back to Smart. Pass to Horford. They double team Horford. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Brown for three. Boston again missing. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Brown. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And there's the lob. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Here's Tatum. And Williams punches it home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Horford, a screen on Conley. Here's Smart, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
This is something Marcus Smart does really well. He utilizes his speed and strength to draw defenders while he's shooting.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And here's Brown for 3. He buries it from 3. Brown's got 7 points.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Tatum. Williams finds Horford. The three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Celtics foul.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season. 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Towns. Back to Gobert. And stolen by Williams. Here's Brown. Offensive rebound. Tatum. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Brown and Tatum with the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. Here's Edwards. The rebound, Celtics. On the wing, Tatum. There's the 3. He can't get it to go. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Conley against Smart. Conley passes to Gobert. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Gobert with a screen on Smart. From deep, Conley. Griffin pulls down the board. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Horford, a screen on McDaniels. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
Jason Tatum committed to adding strength and adding weight, and now the ability to finish through contact so evident.
Brown against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
It's Brown on the wing. The kick to Tatum. Horford outside. Back to Tatum. Screen by Horford. And Tatum, here we go. And finished off by Tatum.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive. But what has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Griffin passes to Horford.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Griffin with it. And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, Blake Griffin at one time the best athlete in the league, showing off his skills athletically again. I love it.
Edwards for 3. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that, he's sure to give him a spark. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Noel, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Rivers is subbed in for Mike Conley. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Horford. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. White, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Smart. Picked by Gobert to the paint. Back to Prince. 4 on the clock. 50 move. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in. Gobert's got 6 points in the quarter. Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
And Griffin gets it to go. Off the mark there with a 3. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Gallinari. Back to Brogdon. 24 seconds left in the second period. It's good. Griffin's got 6.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Back to Brogdon. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 20. The Celtics, 29.
Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Towns plays the floor with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Outside Edwards. The three is up. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Smart against Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for White. Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, P.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Horford, a screen on Conley. Smart passes to Williams. And here's Brown for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's give
me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
On the wing, Tatum. McDaniels covering. Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart from deep. Boston, no good that time either for Minnesota. They've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Boston's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
All right, fans, let me hear you give it up for your Timberwolves.
Tatum against McDaniels. Tatum inside, and he makes it on the layup. Tatum's got 9.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has. They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
The drive by Tatum. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Rivers. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Inside, 6 to shoot, and Gobert with the stuff.
Rudy Gobert increasingly is capable of these nights on the offensive end where he's just putting it to the defense.
Outside, Brown. Off target from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Noel. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. Got a line change here for Boston. Here's Brogdon. 55 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Reed against Gallinari. White for 3. Boston, no good that time either. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Gobert. And the call will be against Derek White. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Noel. He's guarded by White. And he jams it home with authority.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And Griffin gets it to go.
Well, that's setting up Blake Griffin for success. Give him some credit for using the opportunity on the catch to just rise and fire.
Down low. Here's Reed. Back to Rivers. With 2 seconds left. And Reed with a nice bucket inside. Reed's gotten his first bucket of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves ahead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Griffin. And it's Williams in at the 3. Now here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Now Brown. The kick out to Williams. And stolen by Gobert. Conley with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Brown passes to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Horford outside. From behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11. Here's Edwards. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
It's not just the scoring productivity that makes Karl Anthony Towns great. It's his willingness to mix it up and rebound the basketball.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Celtics head coach was saying to the team. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Tatum against McDaniels. Now here's Smart. Not a lot of room. Horford passes to Tatum. Horford a screen on McDaniels. From the high post. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Outside Edwards. Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Williams on the drive. Smart Outside Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. And finished off by Tatum.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
The open shot by Edwards. Nails the wide open jumper. Edwards has got 14 points now in the second half.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Horford, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside Edwards. And he drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
And stolen by Gobert. Towns with the ball. Now Horford defending. And Edwards with the basket on the assist from Towns. And now a 7-point Minnesota lead. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Smart passes to Tatum. And here is Williams. Back to Tatum. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're losing by 7. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with a big shot. Proving hard work pays off.
Towns, a screen on Brown. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And here's Brown for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
14 fouls.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Edwards outside. Horford pulls it in. It's a race against time as they try to go on a run of their own.
Yeah, and right now the clock may be their biggest enemy.
Horford, a screen on Edwards. Brown finds Williams. Out to Horford. This one for 3. No good on the shot. So Minnesota will take it the other way. There's Tatum with the 3. Boston again missing. Minnesota with the ball. It's Edwards with a drive. And the bucket is good.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Outside, Williams. From deep three-point range. Missed it. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Just 2 to shoot. Allen for 3. That shot missing. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Edwards. He takes it in. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here is Conley. And Edwards with the stop.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now, here's Garland. For 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
And here is McDaniel. After Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Towns. Out to Conley. Back to Towns. Lets the 3 fly. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
Mobley as screen on Conley. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now here's Edwards. Stolen by Okoro. Pass to Mitchell, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Towns sets the pick for Conley. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
2 minutes.
The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Here's Edwards. There's the drive. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
And here's Garland for 3. That shot off, and it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it, showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And Mobley throws it down.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Launches it. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Towns a screen on Mitchell. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the paint, Towns with the steal. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. In at small forward, in power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoff, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And there's the pass to Allen. Mobley outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mobley a screen on Conley. In the corner, Okoro with it. Pocket 6. Here's Mobley. And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Okoro wide open. He fired. And another miss by Cleveland. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Conley against Garland. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And here's Garland for 3. They grab their own miss. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Towns throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Garland looking it over. There's the triple. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And finished off by Edwards.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
I'm now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. And Cleveland also making a change. LeVert's checked in. Over in the corner, Osman. Wade outside. Back to Osman. Drives to the hoop. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible.
Oh! Are you kidding me?
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
It goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert. Minnesota making a switch. Rivers checked in. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And finished off by Rivers.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's LeVert with the drive. Wade passes to Osman beyond the arc. That one, no good. And so it's Minnesota sitting with a comfortable lead. Thank you, David, for that interview.
34, the Cleveland Cavaliers, 20.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Austin Rivers. Reed is out there with Gobert, and it's Taurean Prince, and it's Noel in at the 1 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Boy, LeVert gets really good elevation when finishing. So smooth around the rim.
Here's Noel, covered by Rubio. Pass to Gobert. Wants to get it to Reed, and does.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climbing.
Reed with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Here's Noel. No good from outside.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Minnesota leading by 16. Right, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. Drops in the layup for two.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Brent's a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Mitchell. Oh! Whoa!
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Mobley. Okoro kicks to Mobley. From outside, off the mark. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Noel, guarded by Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Noel. Back to Prince. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Allen with the screen for Garland. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 16. From outside the arc. Pass to Gobert. And he gets the bucket. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Garland finds Mobley. Back to Garland. He is looking for Mobley and finds him, and the shot goes in. And that's now 6 points for Evan Mobley.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
There's the pass to Prince. Here's Noel. Pass to Rivers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Timberwolves made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Good on the triple. Rivers has got 9 points now in the quarter. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Garland. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. That will count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Cleveland, Caris LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Osman in at the small forward position. Conley against Rubio. Towns wide open. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Now here's LeVert. Rubio outside. Here's Osman. 6 on the shot clock. There's the dish to Wade. The 3. Minnesota with the rebound. From deep three-point range. Conley left side. Feeds to Towns. Over Lopez. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Cavaliers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Here's Osman. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Over Rubio. And Towns gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 21. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Mitchell kicks to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Here's Edwards. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Edwards got 25 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Okoro setting the pick for Mobley. Towns with the steal. The 17-footer. Basket counts. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, the ability to stay under control, Towns excels at that. Able to pull up on a dime and knock it down.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl-Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Garland with the bucket.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 16-point lead. Towns, high post. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
He's perfect from the line this time. Minnesota leading by 14. Outside Edwards. He kicks to Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Puts it up. And nothing is falling for him right now. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Timberwolves.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Towns against Mobley. From 18 feet away, another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Cleveland with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just... Oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That one on Mobley.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And Edwards drops them both. Mitchell with it. Passes it to Mobley. Takes a 3. Can't connect. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. And Williams punches it home.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Allen a screen. Garland a good look. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
The efficiency of Garland is something. This man believes that he can make every shot.
Tatum against Garland. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes. And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Allen can't get it to go.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Tatum inside, and the layup is good. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Pass to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. And stolen by Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Smart. Here's Okoro. Mobley outside. Back to Okoro. Mobley on a screen. Fires the 3. And that one's good. Okoro for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
A nice shot by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Allen, the pass to Garland. And that one drops for him. Garland's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Williams. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers leading. Mobley, a screen on Brown. The 3 from Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. That 3's off the mark. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Brown with it. He's picked up by Garland. Brown against Mitchell. A nice shot by Brown.
Night in, night out. Brown just makes plays.
A minute 31 left to play in the first quarter. They get it back. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Brown. Here's Williams. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Williams has got 6.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Screen by Horford. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Here's Garland. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Smart finds Horford. Here he goes. And Horford powers it home.
This is where Horford's agility comes into play. He finds the lane and takes it all the way.
Pass to Mobley. Smart against Garland. Allen with a screen on Smart. Garland for three. The offensive rebound. Allen, the pass to Mobley. From deep, Mitchell. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Outside Tatum. Puts up a three. The rebound by Garland. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The first quarter all wrapped up. And it...
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Here's Okoro. And there's the drive, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Williams. The kick to Tatum. Takes the 3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Williams has got 8 points.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Mobley, a screen on Smart. Garland for 3. The rebound, Celtics.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but the star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll. His decision-making is so impressive.
Here's Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what you want.
No debate there. He got hammered. And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Got a line change here for Boston. Here's Garland. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession.
Cleveland ball.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by White. Gallinari pulls it in.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Out to the wing. Brogdon finds Gallinari. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Griffin. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Griffin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
A shot that Griffin has worked on. Now you see how effective he is with it.
Garland for 3. They get the rebound. Okoro on the wing. The three. Mobley, left side. Three-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Griffin. Back to Brogdon. Outside Gallinari. Shoots over Mobley. Gallinari's shot is off. Cleveland calls timeout.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. 1:41 left to play in the first half. LeVert goes against Brogdon. The turnaround. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
And Griffin slams it in.
And that's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
Pass to Wade. Lopez with it. Picked up by Griffin. Outside for LeVert. Five to shoot. Here's Green. To the left side wing. From downtown. The shot off that time. And it's Boston the other way. Gallinari with a screen on LeVert. Pass to Gallinari. Cavaliers with a rebound. Here's Osman. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
White for three. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
With the score, the Celtics 28, the Cavaliers 26.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the one spot. That's the Boston Five. Now here's Tatum. Offline with a three.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
That gives them the lead. Okoro's got 8.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Left side Tatum. Williams passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. Out to Horford. 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
The Cavaliers leading. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Garland finds Mobley. Off target from three-point range. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Garland against Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Brown. Pass to Williams. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Williams with the screen. Here's Tatum. Releases. Pass to Williams. It's Brown on the wing. Outside, Williams. Tries it from 16. Brown can't hit.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you, going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 9. The 3 from Okoro. Hauled in by Brown.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Tatum. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Horford for 3. Mobley grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You got to be excited about his future.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And the Cavaliers call time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Now here's LeVert. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Lopez, the screen on Brogdon.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
White for 3. Nails it from 3. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And here's LeVert for 3. And no good. And Boston going the other way now. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Hauser. White on the wing. Green covering. The open shot. White. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And now it's just a 2-point Cleveland lead. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. LeVert goes against Brogdon. Back to LeVert. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. That shot off. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Cavaliers ahead, leading by.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. They've got Robin Lopez. Karis LeVert is out there with Green. Then there's Cedi Osman. And it's Wade in at the 4-man position.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Boston shooting around 53%, a nice number. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. It's stolen by Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Okoro. Outside Mitchell. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Brown. Banked it in off the glass. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
And Mobley throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Out to Horford. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Mobley. And they're running. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Tatum.
The length of Mobley that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling him.
Smart's checked in for Brogdon.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
The Cavaliers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Garland for 3. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on the squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. The 3 from Okoro. Pass to Allen. Allen with a screen on Tatum. Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And here's Brown for 3. Here's Williams. Kicks it out to Smart. And here's Tatum.
Minutes remaining in the game.
4 on the clock. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Garland against Smart. Garland, the pass to Allen. Mobley outside. Clock is at 3. From deep, Mitchell.
That's a good contest, and when Jalen is dialed in, he is an elite defender.
Tatum against Garland. The 3 ball. Boston, no good that time either.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Cavaliers.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Evan Mobley.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Here's Brown. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
For 3, Allen. Cleveland gets it back.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
Here's Garland. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And now it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so the Cavaliers take the win. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson.
To get some NBA action going with Greg Anthony and Hall of Fame. And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Starting in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point.
And this is where Marcus Smart has gotten so much better at reading the defense. He sees an open lane and he attacks it.
Bounce pass, Conley. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Tatum on the wing. McDaniel's defended. And a dunk by Horford.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player. I'll tell you, allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Horford. Brown wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Found down low, Edwards defending. Here's Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gobert, second chance shot. The shot misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. Brown outside. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander. For 3, Edwards. Here's Gobert. Rebound, Boston.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Williams against Gobert. Williams gets the bucket.
They are trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Gobert in the corner. Shoots from the baseline. Towns against Horford. And it's Towns missing. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
No problems knocking that one down. Edwards got 5 now.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Got that one up quick.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Nice shot by Smart. He has 6.
How about Marcus Smart displaying an ability to get through and around traffic? Exceptional control.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards kicks to Towns. Back to Edwards. It's stolen by Brown. Outside Tatum. Shoots over McDaniel. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Celtics out in front.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Here's the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. The kick out to Williams. Back to Horford. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Lock at 6. Brown. And rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Brown against Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Tatum with it. Picked up by Edwards. And the basket by Tatum.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Towns for 3. They get a hand on it.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Out to Conley. Launches a 3. Rebound Boston. Start with the ball. He has 6. Williams passes to Tatum. Shoots over Towns. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. Another miss by Minnesota.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Conley against Brogdon. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Grant Williams is checked in for Boston. Towns a screen on Brogdon. Conley with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:38 left in the second quarter. Towns a screen on White. Edwards drives in, and the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Towns. Torian Prince comes in for McDaniels. Rivers, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Your Celtics Entertainment.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. White dishes to Griffin. It's White on the wing. He's guarded by Rivers. Shot clock at 3 for 3. The rebound by Prince. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Prince has got his first basket.
Well, that's Taurean Prince running the floor in transition and finding buckets.
White wide open. He fires. Boston again missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Rivers gets a wide open look, and the three ball is good. And now a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down.
It's good. White's got his first points of the night.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Noel. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Yep, that one goes in there. Reed's got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Griffin. Outside, White. Gallinari with a screen for White. And White slams it in.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who've got some hops. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
Griffin with the steal. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. Thank you, David. And whoop.
The Celtics 26. The Timberwolves 27.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert is out there with Reed. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the 1. Gallinari outside. Shot clock at 5. Out to White. Lets it go. Rebound Minnesota. Endures this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Pass to Reed. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Celtics trail by 3. Now Brogdon. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
You have to appreciate this about Malcolm Brogdon. There's a level of physicality he brings to the guard position. Nice finish through contact.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Noel passes to Gobert. Here's Noel. Takes the 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And here is Brogdon. The pass to White. For the lead. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Gobert kicks to Rivers. Passes to Reed. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Noel's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role. When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Boy, and yet the coach's challenge being used here on the goaltending call. He wants it reviewed.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as
the previous play is under review.
Conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
If via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the decision is in, and the replay center is ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltender.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
There's the screen. Brown against Rivers to the inside. Williams with the steal. Brown feeling out a bit for the lead. Tips it, and Williams is right there. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
The hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Carl Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. Edwards has come in for Austin Rivers. And it's Mike Conley in for Noel. Conley against Smart. Conley kicks to Towns. Over Horford. Towns, no luck. The Celtics have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Tatum. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Pass to Gobert. To halt the run. Back to Edwards. Towns a screen on Brown. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
And Edwards drops them both. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Brown. Over in the corner, Williams. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5. That's the Boston 5.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
To the paint, taken away by Williams. Outside Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Brown against Edwards. Down low. Here's Towns. Minnesota calls timeout.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappy. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's Brown missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Looking to get back on track here. Williams finds Horford. Outside, Smart. It's Brown with the drive. Fires for 3. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Minnesota ball.
And stolen by Williams. Celtics leading by 5. Outside Tatum. The kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. From deep. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And that's 15 points for Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
Gobert with a screen on Brown. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Inside, Williams kicks to Tatum. Back to Williams. The kick out to Brown. It's stolen by Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Williams picks him up. Pass to Edwards. 1:29 left in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Horford.
Anthony Edwards has all the skill and attributes to be one of the best in the league. But these are the moments, if you're going to be in that company, you've got to make foul shots. You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Here's Horford. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. 1:10 left to play here in the 4th. Nice ball movement by Boston. Clock at 4. Here's Brown with the drive, and that one drops.
Yeah, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to walk the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
And so he hits both. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Smart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
When you're in these situations, the players you want at the free throw line, they have to have a level of fearlessness. Welcome to the party, Mr. Smart.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. Edwards against Brown. Edwards passes to Gobert.
Yes! So there's so much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
6-second difference between shot and gameplay. Now here's Smart. Dishes it to Williams. Count it!
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And they tie. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. Here we go. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Here's Towns. Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
And now, please welcome to the court, the powerhouse dance team. One more time, fans, your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
Clock at 4, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And Edwards slams it in.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive angle.
Now here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. Towns down low. He's against Allen. Towns passes to Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels can't hit.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
Mitchell against Edwards. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
And they pick up 2. Edwards has got his second bucket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Allen can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Towns a screen on Allen. Edwards fires from way outside. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Outside Garland. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. To the paint. Pass to Allen. He shoots a 3. Hits a three-pointer.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
And Edwards. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow,
man. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Yep, that one goes. Allen's got 5 points.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Inside, here's Conley. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Boy, elite shot blocking is what Jared Allen gives you night in and night out, both inside and even on the perimeter, too. He's an excellent defender.
Towns on a screen. Here's Edwards. There's the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Back to Garland. Pass to Okoro. Good D by Gobert.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Edwards. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And here's Mobley. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely. a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Edwards can't hit. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Garland against Conley. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Conley. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Towns on a screen. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Conley against Garland. Finished off by Garland.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Anthony Edwards has been on.
Please give a big round of applause.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 from Cleveland right now.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Garland against Conley. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Pass to Allen. Launches it. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Minnesota in the lead. Towns, a screen on Garland. Here's Towns. Fires the 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Over to the wing. Garland for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. It's stolen by Garland. Pass to Okoro. There's the triple. And they'll get another chance. Allen a screen. 5 to shoot. Here's Garland. Guarded by Edwards. Tries again. Garland, no good. And for Minnesota, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, you know, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
LeVert, very confident. He's an amazing athlete and can put the ball on the floor and attack on the drive with the best of them.
And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Back to Rubio. Pass to Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Going inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Edwards against LeBron.
What you say? Wow. Come on now. Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than goes around.
LeVert outside. The floater. Rubio up top. He's guarded by Conley. Lopez. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Here's Wade. Off target with the 3. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Towns. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Rivers is checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Conley. Here's Rivers. Another miss by Minnesota.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Back to Rubio. Pass to Wade. There's the steal. Fast break, Minnesota. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lopez with the steal. LeVert goes in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And LeVert knows exactly where to go in transition. Incredibly quick in the open floor.
Reed, a screen on LeVert. Here's Rivers. Out to the right wing. Reed for 3. That shot off the mark. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He's been effective.
21. The Timberwolves, 25.
Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for the Timberwolves, they've got Rudy Gobert. Torian Prince is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 1. The Cavs trailing to the inside. Jumps up, and Mobley throws it down.
They really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Right side, Garland. Outside, Mitchell. Knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 5.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
It's tipped. Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, Those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Rivers. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Noel. Shot's good by Towns.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills. And, you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
Mobley passes to Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Towns on a screen. Conley passes to Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Garland, the pass to Allen. It's blocked by Gobert. And they get it back. Goes back up. Hits it despite the hack. Great finish right there. He'll go to the line for one more. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Allen, no good on the free throw.
Boy, you know, you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion.
Edwards can't hit. Cleveland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Mobley, a screen on McDaniels. Conley against Garland. Here's Allen. 6 on the shot clock. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
And, guys, Allen is certainly in the zone. I mean, he's found his rhythm. And when he does that, he'll stay with it. He won't let up.
Pass to Towns. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Left side Conley. Back to Towns. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Now Garland. He has 6. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Garland against Towns. Mobley outside. 4-3. The shot that time not on target. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Conley against Garland. Mobley outside. Who poked away and stolen by Gobert. Edwards, a pass to Towns. McDaniels with it. Here's Edwards into the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Over McDaniels. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers ahead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skill.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
Okay, thanks, Allie. Ricky Rubio is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Jetty Osman. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the power forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Pass to Wade. Rubio against Conley. Rubio drives in, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Mike Conley.
Making a concerted effort to attack. Rubio draws contact. He'll go to the line.
And so he makes both from the line. The Timberwolves trail. Conley with the ball. From the arc to the middle. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Cleveland's shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. LeVert outside. Pass to Osman. Fires from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Inside, stolen by Mitchell. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
And here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Towns double team. The kick out to Edwards. 3-pointer. Sends it home from 3-point land. Edwards got 28.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Garland, no good. Well, the Timberwolves shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Driving inside. Towns for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The 3 from Mitchell.
Evan Mobley is first. Second team foul.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
Mike Conley's checked in for Prince. Outside Edwards. Towns on a screen. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Mobley. The kick out to Edwards. Cash money on the open jump shot. Edwards got 9 points now in the second half.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside McDaniels. 1:58 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most, using his height advantage inside.
Mobley on a screen. Garland for 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Garland for 3. Pass to Allen. Oh, he tries a 3. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
You know, for Allen, to me, guys, it's about getting into a rhythm. And once he does, he's got no problem catching and shooting.
McDaniels a screen. It's McDaniels on the wing. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Allen with a screen on Conley. Stolen by Conley. Up top, Edwards. Now here's Towns. Pass to Conley. Takes a three. That one doesn't drop. And Cleveland the other way now. Outside Mitchell. Yeah!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
To the wing on the left. Towns goes in. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. And he sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, wow! Oh, what? Big finish. And he goes in for the dunk.
It's Spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
7 seconds left in the fourth. Picked by Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. And he drills the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 1 second left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
One last chance to win it right here. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbound play. They don't have time for a second pass.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win.
matchup, Richard. Teams that prefer to operate in half-court sets rather than in transition.
Yeah, and look, that puts a premium on defense. Both teams can run a ton of different sets, and that means you've got to be prepared and disciplined on the defensive end.
Good point. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in the point. Now, here's Garland. Now the pass to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Brown against Mitchell. Horford kicks to Tatum. Back to Horford. From past the arc. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And here's Garland for three. Cleveland gets it back. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Garland. Allen, a screen on Smart. A wide open look here for Garland. Knocks down the three ball.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor. Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Here's Garland. Following the basket by Robert Williams. They get it again. Allen. Mobley wide open. Off target from outside.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one over.
Tatum looking around. To the middle. Outside, Smart. Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. He shoots again. Williams kicks to Tatum. Williams trying to break free. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Williams.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
And here's Garland for three. The shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
Now, Mobley. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Garland finds Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mobley a screen to the paint. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Celtics. 4-point game.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
To the inside. Stolen by Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Allen outside. And here's Garland for three. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir. Once Tatum's around the contact, it's over. A little room, just a little, is all that's needed for him to score.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. They lead by 4. And then Brown with the dunk.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Allen's shot is off.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Tatum passes to Horford. And there's the drive and a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
The Cavaliers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
No one covering. Horford's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics.
And that's how you want to get Horford his touches, within the flow of the offense, preferably right off the catch.
Nobody near Allen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Williams can't hit. Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Al Horford getting it done for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics. The Cavaliers trail by 4. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the bounce for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
Pass to Horford. Smart on the wing. He dishes it to Williams. Horford the pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Tatum's got 6.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Sinks the triple.
Look at the big Tatum from the coffin corner.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Brown. Mitchell passes to Allen, and the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active.
That should not be legal.
Never seen it.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Smart dishes to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling.
Mobley a screen on Smart. Smart against Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. 4 on the clock, and it's Mitchell missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Brogdon. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates
Brogdon. That one, no good. Great D that time from LeVert. And stolen by White. It's deflected. It goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert.
Boston ball.
Celtics leading by 7.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Outside to Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. Can't hit from the corner.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Over in the corner, Green. Dishes to Wade. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Outside Williams. Gallinari kicks to Williams. Griffin a screen on LeVert. White the pass to Griffin. Lays it up off the glass. Griffin's got his first 2 points.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
And Cleveland turns it over again. Boston leading by 6. White looking around. Gallinari outside. Gallinari is screened. White down low. Working on Green. And it's White missing. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. LeVert the pass to Green. Here's Osman. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Osman's got his second basket of the night. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
LeVert from outside. And Boston with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. White finds Williams. Brogdon outside. And the wing jumper offline. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle. Thanks so much, David. We'll step away briefly, but we'll be right back out.
Put your hands together and get loud for the Milwaukee.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
On the floor for Boston. We've got Gallinari. White is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Griffin. And it's Williams at the small forward. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
One more time, fans. Your Cavs powerhouse.
Here's Brown. Passes it to Smart for the 3. Fires the 3. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. The pass to Mitchell. Garland kicks to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Williams passes to Horford. Now Brown. He has 6. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Brown's got 9.
Wow, Brown drills it from way out, showing off that limitless range.
And this Celtics squad looking, oh my goodness, the slam!
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Tatum dishes to Williams. A 3-ball. Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. A slam dunk by Garland.
And I like it. The game plan is simple. Keep getting Garland the ball. It is that simple, and it's working.
Here's Tatum. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Outside Tatum. He feeds it to Williams. Like at 6. And here's Brown outside, and no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Mitchell passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Brown kicks to Horford. Puts the move on, and it's sent back by Allen. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
In the corner, Horford with it. This one for 3.
On defense, it's all about Mobley's length. That's how he smothers shooters.
Here's Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up on it. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Garland the pass to Mitchell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now a timeout called by Boston.
We're coming in, fans. It's your Cleveland Cavaliers dream team. Give it up for your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Celtics trail by 3. Locked in the pass to White. 1:25 left in the third. Griffin's shot is good.
And we have seen Griffin do this more, adapting to the growing trend of bigs like him shooting threes.
LeVert kicks to Wade.
Blocking foul call on Malcolm Brogdon. His second. First team foul.
Wade sets the pick for LeVert. Pass to Wade. Lets it go with the 3. Brings the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon. His second personal. First team
White
foul.
against Green and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Cleveland ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Lopez sets a screen for LeVert. Pass to Osman. Stolen by Brogdon. Williams from outside. Not going to go that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Lopez with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Green. Lopez sets a screen for Green. Another three for Cleveland. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. 6-point game. Here's Williams. Count that one.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
11 seconds left in the third. Brogdon right side. Lopez with the block.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots.
Here's Brogdon, and he dunks it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize them.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. 5 to shoot. Gallinari finds Griffin to take the lead. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Cavaliers leading. Outside Garland. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Outside White. Crosses over. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Cavaliers?
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Tatum against Garland. Smart kicks to Horford. Outside, Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Shoots over Garland. Tatum's shot is off.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Okoro. Feeds it to Allen. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups and matchups or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. In the corner, Okoro with it. Mitchell wide open. No good on the 3. Celtics trail by 5. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. There's the feed to Williams. It's stolen by Allen. Mitchell against Smart. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Here's Here's Smart. Bangs home the trifecta. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Kicks it out to Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Allen, a screen on Tatum. Okoro. Allen inside. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Mitchell. And Tatum pulls it down.
Try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Williams finds Horford. Here's Brown driving to the basket. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Hello, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Tatum passes to Smart. Outside, Horford. Back to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's Brown with the drive. Money!
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Back to Garland. The tray doesn't go for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Brown right side. Outside, Smart. Brown the pass to Tatum. Over Mitchell. Tatum kicks to Williams. The pass to Horford. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Cavaliers ball.
One second separating the shot clock and game time. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Garland with it. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. Probably a little close.